Hello everyone. In the wilderness of Canada, a new reality has started to emerge from a special breeding laboratory. The initial goal was to meet the demand for pork, and a new breed of pig called the super pig was created. However, they escaped and have become an unexpected threat to humans here. The story began in 2014 at an agricultural research facility in British Columbia, Canada. There, scientists decided to breed new pig species with the goal of providing high quality and large quantities of pork for the market. They created the super pig by combining the genes of wild pigs and domesticated pigs, hoping to create pigs with high reproductive capacity and a weight of up to 800 olives. This brought significant income to the people in the area. At first, the locals were very excited about the project, as a regular pig usually gives birth to 10 to 12 piglets each season. However, the super pigs in the experiment had the ability to produce up to 30 piglets each season. But an unfortunate incident occurred in the summer of 2019 when a group of super pigs broke through the protective fences and escaped, starting to spread throughout the area. This has caused great concern among Canadians because the super pigs adapted quickly to the environment and had a high reproduction rate. Farms were devastated, and the locals who witnessed this were shocked. The creatures that were once bred in laboratories had now become uncontrollable, posing a significant danger to humans. By 2020, nearly 300 attacks were reported each year, and the number of super pigs skyrocketed to over 10,000 in just a few years. Locals expressed feeling betrayed, as the project they once trusted had now led to a crisis. The scientific community and the government faced harsh criticism as these unforeseen consequences became a real threat to human life. As a result, Canadians used wooden fences and wire mesh to keep wild pigs out of fields. But this method was costly and had a short lifespan. With the situation worsening, the government began seeking new solutions, one of which involved the use of firearms. Recently, the Canadian government officially approved an organized hunting program to control and reduce the explosion of the super pig population. To participate in these hunting activities, hunters must be at least 18 years old and undergo a health check to ensure they can endure the harsh conditions of deep forest terrain. This not only ensures their safety but also contributes to protecting the community. Hunting activities are not allowed to take place near residential areas to avoid the risk of harming the public. The main hunting season in Canada usually occurs in the fall from September to November, as this is the time when the pigs search for food in preparation for the harsh winter ahead. During this period, they are less cautious and more accessible. Additionally, hunting in the fall helps minimize the impact on reproduction during spring and summer, thus reducing negative effects on biodiversity. Hunting has become an integral part of Canadian living culture. To encourage controlled hunting and ensure the proper management of wildlife populations, the Canadian government offers hunters a reward ranging from $200 to $500. Hunters practice skills such as camouflage to avoid detection by wild animals. Hunting licenses also require hunters to report specific animal counts to authorities, allowing them to monitor wildlife populations and prevent illegal hunting. This system helps maintain a balance between conservation and controlling the increasing wild animal populations. In hunting clubs, the weapon that hunters commonly use is the .22 rifle. This firearm is popular due to its high accuracy and suitability for long-range sniper competitions. Hunters must undergo strict training and evaluation processes lasting from 6 to 12 months to be permitted to use this type of firearm. However, when using the .22, Canadians note that it has certain drawbacks, such as its lower stopping power compared to other firearms, and it requires hunters to have a clear line of sight from 20 to 40 meters for accurate shooting. Despite these limitations, if used properly, the .22 rifle can still take down prey within 3 to 5 seconds. When learning about hunting culture in Canada, I realized that hunting here is not just a recreational activity, but also a tradition passed down from generation to generation. Canadians never hunt alone. They always go with at least 3 people to ensure safety, while also fostering a strong sense of teamwork that helps them coordinate better during the hunt. They believe this is the right approach, as it not only reduces risks but also increases the effectiveness of the hunt. However, a little-known secret is that wild boar hunting will cease in 2030 when the government decides that hunting is no longer necessary due to a significant decrease in the wild boar population. After the wild boar hunting activities come to an end, Canadians typically host a large celebration to process the wild boar meat after the hunt. The meat is turned into traditional dishes and awards are given to hunters who have worked hard to protect their homeland from the attacks of this species. This is not only an occasion to celebrate but also a way for locals to honor their hunting tradition. The activity has been recognized by conservation and environmental organizations, receiving strong support from the community. Local people understand that hunting not only helps protect crops and natural resources, but also contributes to maintaining balance in the ecosystem.
Kører feberen og driverne er meget tæt.
If you found this video interesting, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more luck and protection from God. If you like our explorers to search for new hunting areas, leave a comment with the number 1. Now, let's watch the next video together.
Jawohl.
More than 1,000 railroad accidents involving deer are reported annually in the United States. Railroad workers collect about 5 deer carcasses every day. Residents are calling on the government to build wildlife fences to ensure traffic safety. A wild boar is rummaging in the dark for food and suddenly gets caught on the railroad tracks, unaware of the approaching train. This is especially dangerous in suburban areas where there is no lighting. The Indian government should establish strict regulations, imposing fines ranging from $50 to $2,600 on farmers who fail to comply with safety procedures. Have you ever seen a train collide with a crocodile? I bet you wouldn't believe it, but this is a real image in South Africa. Livestock grazing is still a common practice in Limpopo for raising goats, which has directly caused traffic hazards and directly impacted the transportation economy. There are hundreds of reported train accidents involving livestock worldwide, but this is a special case where a cat miraculously escaped the railroad tracks. The average speed of a donkey ranges from 1.2 to 1.9 miles per hour. Even at such low speeds, trains can always avoid accidents due to slower reaction times and longer stopping distances. Wild dogs cause over 20,000 traffic accidents each year, with 45% of them being railway accidents. Many are questioning where the government's oversight is in this matter. A train traveling at 70 miles per hour collided with a flock of birds flying at 35 miles per hour within a 1,500-foot range of visibility. Oh, the collision immediately knocked down 12 birds.
Okay, let's go.
A confrontation occurred when a cow stood motionless on the tracks, completely oblivious to the train's horn. The desperate efforts of the conductor failed as the train rushed toward it, just a step away, narrowly avoiding disaster. In a heartbreaking accident, a freight train collided with a male elephant weighing over 122,000 pounds, causing 2 train cars to derail and halting service for several hours. The tragedy occurred when the elephant unexpectedly crossed the tracks on a foggy morning. Train operators report encountering at least 5 to 10 elephants per trip across the railway, leading to an increasing risk of collisions. As a result, train-elephant collisions in Africa cause estimated damages ranging from $1.2 million to $2.5 million annually. A sudden train collision destroyed a farmer's flock of ducks, leaving more than 20 ducks trapped on the tracks, unable to move to safety. Residents witnessed the train fail to stop in time. A young goat, unaware of the danger near the tracks, was startled by the train's horn, causing it to panic and become unable to escape the tracks. This few-second video shows the tragic consequences of being careless. The terrifying speed of the train, reaching over 60 mph, didn't give enough time to react. Keep your pets safe, as a tragedy can happen in the blink of an eye. When you hear this horn, you can also gauge the speed at which the train is running. If the cow runs under the tracks, it might be safe. In India, regulations under the Railway Act of 1989 prohibit and penalize the grazing of livestock, including pigs, on railway tracks to ensure safety. So, everyone needs to stay vigilant and follow the rules to prevent such incidents in the future. The horn echoes across the tracks, carrying a warning within a 5-yard range. Therefore, building fences is essential in grazing areas to protect livestock and the livelihoods of local people. If you live near railway tracks, keep your pets indoors to avoid unwanted situations like the one in the video. The cow ran but couldn't escape the fast-moving train, serving as a heartbreaking reminder of the dangers of railway tracks. Fences, vigilance, and stricter regulations are necessary to prevent such terrible accidents from happening. Which moment in the video stood out the most to you? Feel free to share your thoughts below the video. Share this video to raise awareness that every step counts in preventing the next disaster from happening. Thank you for watching our video. These methods have been very effective in stopping the spread of some invasive species. If you have any ideas to improve these solutions, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss them together. Thank you for joining us and watching the video till the end. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, make sure to recommend us to your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye and see you in the next video.
Lions, one of the most impressive predators in the wild. Known for their overwhelming strength and pride, lions live mainly in the savannas and grasslands of Africa. Lions are notable for their golden brown coat and massive manes in males, which are symbols of power and strength. Do you like learning about lions? If so, leave your number 1 in the comments section below. Lions live in prides, with tight social structures and sophisticated coordination in their hunting activities. They hunt large animals, such as antelopes and zebras, using collective strength and clever tactics to capture their prey. With their combination of strength, intelligence, and sociality, lions are not only a powerful symbol in the wild, but also an important animal in maintaining the ecological balance of the ecosystems in which they live. lions are becoming a serious threat to human life, especially through aggressive interactions with vehicles. These predators have been reported to attack cars, leading to dangerous accidents and contributing to traffic congestion, especially in rural and suburban areas. Since the beginning of 2024, there have been around 120 reports of lion attacks on humans, causing an estimated $2 million in damage each year. The psychological impact is severe, with residents living in constant fear of potential encounters. The disruption caused by these attacks is not only life-threatening, but also creates significant economic and social challenges. To prevent lions from entering human settlements, many policies have been implemented to install protective fences. These fences are typically 8 to 10 feet high and are often reinforced with electric wire to deter the animals. They are strategically installed around vulnerable areas, such as residential areas, farmland, and wildlife corridors near lion habitat. The benefits of this approach are significant, as the fences provide a physical barrier that reduces the likelihood of lions entering human settlements, thereby reducing the risk of dangerous encounters. To ensure the safety of residents, comprehensive measures have been taken, including the establishment of specialized hunting groups tasked with controlling the growing lion population in the United States. There are currently about 150 active hunting groups involved in lion control efforts. Each year, these groups typically consist of 4 to 6 experienced hunters and are active during the late fall and winter months, when lion activity is at its peak. According to a recent assessment, about 85% of these groups rely on rifles as their primary weapon due to their accuracy and effectiveness in ensuring humane and efficient hunting. Do you agree with this method of hunting? If yes, like the video, and if no, leave a 0 in the comments. Once the trackers have pinpointed the exact location, they relay this information to the hunters, who then strategically position themselves, usually 100 to 150 yards from the prey. This careful approach minimizes the risk of being spotted and ensures a clear shot. Hunters aim for vital organs, specifically the heart or lungs, to ensure a quick and humane kill. After each hunt, the results are reported to the State Wildlife Department, which uses the data to monitor lion populations and adjust conservation strategies as needed. Thanks for watching as we learn about hyenas. Please like and subscribe. Monkeys are a diverse and cunning group of primates, known for their intelligence and high sociality. They are widely distributed across continents, from the tropical forests of the Americas, Africa, to the forests of Asia. They are famous for their rich social behaviors, including the construction of complex social structures, communication through sounds and gestures, and the use of tools. The ability of monkeys to learn and interact not only attracts the attention of researchers, but also makes them an important part of the ecosystem, contributing to maintaining the biological balance in their habitats. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave number 1 in the comment section below. The rapid increase in monkey populations has led to monkeys becoming accustomed to urban environments and beginning to invade residential areas, looking for easy food. According to state figures, there has been a 30% increase in property damage caused by monkeys, and the number of incidents involving health problems due to close contact with monkeys has doubled in the past year. This change has prompted authorities to review wildlife management practices and implement emergency control measures to address the situation. Monkeys are a diverse and cunning group of primates known for their intelligence and high sociality. They are widely distributed across continents, from the tropical forests of the Americas, Africa, to the forests of Asia. They are famous for their rich social behaviors, including the construction of complex social structures, communication through sounds and gestures, and the use of tools. The ability of monkeys to learn and interact not only attracts the attention of researchers, but also makes them an important part of the ecosystem, contributing to maintaining the biological balance in their habitats. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave number 1 in the comment section below. Monkey hunting season typically runs for a specific period of time depending on the area and local regulations. This is when many hunters organize hunts with the goal of controlling the monkey population and collecting meat or other products from them. These activities attract thousands of hunters to protect their property and communities, as Florida is facing nearly 1 million wild monkeys that cause up to $120 million in damage each year. To hunt wild monkeys in Florida, hunters find a stable shooting position. Using a rifle scope, hunters can clearly and accurately observe the monkey, aiming at vital areas such as the chest or head to ensure a quick and humane shot. The hunter gently presses the trigger to maintain accuracy. After shooting, the hunter needs to observe the target's reaction. If the monkey runs away, the hunter must follow the blood trail to find it. When the monkey is found, the hunter must approach carefully to ensure it is no longer alive and avoid any danger. If necessary, a follow-up shot should be made to ensure a humane death. However, hunting monkeys with rifles in Florida has caused heated debate in the community. Hunters may face opposition from animal rights activists and other members of the community. Do you agree with this method? If so, like this video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. To address the challenge of wild monkey overpopulation, in Florida, a combination of cage traps and sterilization methods has been widely deployed. Initially, hunters used large cage traps designed to allow monkeys to enter without injury. These traps typically have sturdy metal frames with mesh sides and spring-loaded doors that close when the monkeys enter, activating the closing mechanism. In addition, hunters use bait such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and other attractive foods to lure monkeys into the traps. Bananas, apples, and other sweet-smelling fruits are effective. Traps are typically placed in areas where monkeys are frequented, such as near food sources or travel routes. Once the traps are set, hunters monitor them with nearby tracking devices to observe monkey activity and check to see if the traps are triggered. When a trap has caught between 7 and 15 monkeys, hunters use gloves to handle and move the monkeys into smaller cages to avoid bites and disease transmission. The monkeys are taken to a veterinary facility where highly qualified veterinarians perform sterilization, vasectomy, or tubal ligation procedures to ensure humane treatment. The monkeys are anesthetized throughout the procedure, and vital signs such as heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen levels are monitored. After surgery, the monkeys are closely observed as they recover from anesthesia, with vital signs and general condition checked regularly, and they are kept in recovery cages until fully awake and stable. Once recovered, the monkeys are returned to their capture area or designated release area. Released monkeys are regularly monitored to ensure they reintegrate into the group and continue to thrive. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see the latest videos. See you in the next videos. Camels, with their distinctive appearance and remarkable adaptability, are one of the most important animals in desert and semi-desert regions. These camels are notable for their thick fur, their ability to withstand aridity and lack of water, and their distinctive humps on their backs that contain fat, which help them store energy and maintain vitality in harsh conditions. Are you interested in learning about camels? If so, leave the number 3 in the comments below. Camels are also known for their ability to walk for long distances and their impressive speed across sand, making them a primary means of transportation in desert areas. They also play an important role in the lives of many communities, providing milk, meat, and leather, and are a symbol of life and strength in harsh environments. As the camel population reaches 2,000, this growth presents a unique set of challenges in managing their impact on the environment and native species. The rapid increase in camel numbers has led to severe environmental degradation. Camels destroy vegetation, pollute water sources, and compete with native species for resources. This has prompted the Australian government to implement strict regulations and policies to effectively manage camel populations. In 1988, the Australian government changed its camel population management policy, allowing regulated hunting to control their numbers. Before this change, camels were considered a national asset, and hunting was prohibited. The new policy allowed licensed hunters to use humane methods to control camel populations, with strict reporting requirements to ensure compliance and effectiveness. Do you agree with this approach? If so, like the video, and if not, leave a 0 in the comments. The use of helicopters and specialist hunting teams has increased the effectiveness of camel population control efforts. These teams can cover large areas quickly and efficiently, ensuring that large numbers of camels are removed from the population. This method has reduced camel numbers by around 30%, contributing to the protection of Australia's natural resources and native species. In addition, professional hunting teams often coordinate with environmental management agencies to monitor and evaluate the impact of control activities, ensuring that they are carried out in a sustainable and responsible manner. These efforts have made an important contribution to the protection of natural resources, maintaining ecological balance and conserving Australia's native species. At the same time, educational and community information programs are also deployed to raise awareness of the importance of controlling camel populations and the need for environmental protection measures. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the latest videos. See you in the next videos.
Up here in this bush. He was I was dead. The other one's up here. It was free. Close.
Dude, look at this thing.
Hello everyone. In 2022, the village of Cassin in Africa faced an unexpected crisis when lions and leopards, natural predators, began attacking livestock at an alarming rate. Over 200 livestock were attacked in just 3 months, severely affecting many families. Are you ready to learn about invasive species? If so, leave a comment with the number 1. With the drought reducing the natural prey population, these big cats turned to alternative targets, farm animals. The financial damage was catastrophic, amounting to over $500,000 due to livestock losses. The peaceful lives of the villagers are now confronted with a dilemma as the predatory instincts of these animals rise. The African government must take timely action to address the situation. A successful lion or leopard hunt in Botswana requires not only skill but also an understanding of animal behavior and the terrain. Safety is a top priority, with annual shooting courses held to help hunters sharpen their skills. These courses teach hunters how to approach their target within a 50-yard range, close enough for an accurate shot but far enough to avoid danger. Hunting lions in Botswana is an exciting and dangerous adventure, reserved for hunters who meet strict eligibility requirements, including age, government-issued licenses, and advanced firearms training. Each hunt requires a team of at least 6 people to ensure safety and manage the unpredictable nature of the terrain and lions. Hunters must maintain a minimum safety distance of 70 yards to avoid surprise attacks. After taking down the lion, the team will observe from a distance to ensure the predator is fully incapacitated before approaching. According to research by the Botswana Wildlife Management Association, the best time to hunt lions is in the morning, when visibility is clear and lions are more active. The government's hunting policy prohibits night hunting due to the risk of encountering other predators. Hunters must also avoid restricted areas, such as the Central Kalahari, where lion hunting is completely prohibited. A small mistake could make the hunt dangerous. On average, around 250 lions are taken down each hunting season in Botswana, according to government reports. One of the largest lions ever recorded weighed up to 550 kilograms. The efforts of hunters have significantly helped protect the livestock industry, reducing lion attacks on cattle by nearly 60%, saving local farmers millions of dollars and allowing the industry to thrive in previously vulnerable areas. Moving on to Namibia, hunting leopards in Africa is an intense pursuit in the wilderness. Hunters rely on footprints to track them, a process that can take anywhere from 6 hours to several days. To increase the chances of success, the government allows the use of decoys, a strategy that hunters take very seriously. The use of antelopes hung high in trees prolongs the time until the leopard gets distracted. Once the animal is attracted to the bait, the hunter has about 30 to 45 minutes to take it down before being spotted. Have you ever hunted a leopard using this method? If yes, leave a comment with the number 2. If not, leave a 0. When watching the video, you might wonder why hunters prepare tree canopies to cover their bait. There are 2 reasons for this in leopard hunts in Namibia. First, in 2018, it was discovered that this measure helps increase safety for hunters by camouflaging them. Second, it helps prevent scavengers from reaching the bait too soon. Please note that during hunting season, hunters are not allowed to hunt young or pregnant leopards for humane reasons.
Straight out of the tree.
Good shot.
I saw the...
To enhance safety, hunters set up tents about 150 square feet in size, which can accommodate up to 3 hunters. This not only protects them from the elements, but also helps them avoid attracting other predators. Although hunting leopards at night is allowed, this activity is strictly regulated, with only about 200 permits issued each season. This strict regulation by African governments demonstrates their commitment to balancing wildlife conservation with controlled hunting.
Reload. Stay on him.
At the end of the lion and leopard hunting season, the government strictly controls the numbers to ensure sustainability, and these animals are often processed into valuable products. While they cause damage to livestock, their value is undeniable. Leopard meat is rich in protein and essential nutrients, such as iron and zinc, providing a rare source of nutrition. Leopard pelts, known for their durability, are processed into luxury products with long shelf lives. Please share your thoughts on this hunting scenario in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support us. Thank you for watching. Please continue watching the video. Hey everyone! Millions of wild buffalo have become a serious threat in Australia, significantly impacting climate change and the environment. What measures have Australian farmers taken to deal with these millions of wild buffalo? Drop a comment with the number 1 and join me to watch the video, Australian Farmers Hunting Millions of Wild Buffalo. Some studies suggest that the buffalo population in various regions of Australia has doubled or tripled over the past 50 years. According to a 2019 article in Nature, the buffalo population in Kangaroo National Park in Australia grew from 162,000 in 1961 to 1.5 million by 2014. This increase in buffalo numbers affects the local ecosystem and has a significant impact on global climate. Buffaloes release methane, a potent greenhouse gas, contributing significantly to climate change. As the population of wild buffalo grows, the amount of methane released also rises, leading to global warming. To prevent the rising buffalo population from negatively impacting the environment, Australia has implemented measures to control their numbers. Early in the morning at the Kimberley Desert in Australia, known for its vast buffalo population, hunters and farmers decide to embark on a daring hunt. After hours of patient travel through sand dunes and thick brush, they spot a wild buffalo standing more than 40 inches tall. The hunters use their knowledge of the terrain and the behavior of wild buffalo to carefully approach the target, always maintaining a safe distance to avoid a surprise attack. When the opportunity arises, they combine accuracy and strength to take down the buffalo, completing the hunt with a sense of satisfaction after hours of intense tracking. With each hunt, they share experiences, skills, and emotions, creating lasting memories and deeper bonds. This strengthens their passion and unity in managing the wild buffalo. Have you ever been buffalo hunting? If so, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, leave a comment with the number 5.
Now him running to the broad.
To avoid being detected by wild buffalo, it's essential to remain alert and move cautiously. Move gently without making loud noises, to avoid giving away your position. Also, coordinate closely with your team to avoid any footsteps, voices, or actions that could be noticed and cause the buffalo to flee. During the buffalo hunt, hunters must be patient, carefully tracking the buffalo and seizing the opportunity to quickly take them down while avoiding attacks from the animals.
Fuck your bullets.
During hunting, using headphones can be a smart and essential choice to protect the hunter's ears from the loud noises produced by rifles. Each time a shot is fired, the noise can reach up to 140 decibels, which is loud enough to cause hearing damage and loss. Noise-canceling headphones help improve a hunter's focus while hunting. With the speed of rifles sound in the wild environment reaching up to about 1,700 miles per hour, protecting the ears with noise-canceling headphones is a safe choice and an important part of an effective hunting strategy. Since hunting usually takes place during the day, hunters often face limited visibility due to the vastness of the natural environment and sparse vegetation. Hunters typically use binoculars to observe wild buffalo from a distance before shooting. This allows them to quickly assess the location and behavior of the buffalo, saving time and minimizing the risk of being detected by the animals. When hunting wild buffalo in Australia, hunters are required to have a valid hunting license. This license is typically issued by the Australian Wildlife Management Authority. The hunting season in Australia usually takes place during the winter months, from May to August. The hunting license includes specific regulations regarding the number of wild buffalo allowed to be hunted, ranging from 100 to 200 buffalo per hunting season. These regulations are often based on scientific research about the population growth of wild buffalo. Additionally, in the hunting environment, hunters may also encounter aggressive animals like lions. In such cases, it's crucial for hunters to remain calm, avoid panicking, and use weapons or other self-defense methods when necessary. A key lesson for hunters when hunting in the wild is to carry a knife and wear protective clothing to ensure safety. Furthermore, having a deep understanding of the terrain and the behavior of wild animals is essential for managing unexpected encounters and ensuring a successful and safe hunt. There are indeed mixed opinions about hunting wild buffalo with guns. Some community members argue against the use of firearms, citing concerns about the noise pollution they cause. The loud sounds from gunshots can disturb other wildlife, potentially inducing stress and disrupting their natural behaviors. Additionally, the use of guns can contribute to environmental pollution, as bullet fragments can contaminate the land and water sources. This pollution could have harmful effects on the ecosystem, leading to long-term consequences for soil and water quality, and negatively impacting the health of local wildlife. Therefore, the government needs to strengthen the management and supervision of gun use in hunting activities. If you support hunting wild buffalo with guns in Australia, comment with the number 1 and hit the like button. If you do not support this method, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video to bring good luck to your family. Join me in watching the next video.
In recent years, forest and wildlife management has become increasingly important, especially in the United States, where invasive species like wild pigs pose a serious threat to agriculture, ecosystems, and even infrastructure. Methods for controlling wild pig populations are diverse, ranging from traditional rifle hunting to more modern approaches such as helicopter hunting. In this article, we will explore the effectiveness and challenges of these methods, delve into the experiences of hunters, and invite you to consider your views on these practices. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your enthusiasm. Forest management in the United States is extensive, with different states applying various methods to manage wildlife. Texas, California, and Florida, in particular, have seen significant use of rifle hunting and the combination with helicopters in efforts to control wild boar populations. The effectiveness and challenges of these methods are crucial to understanding their impact on wild boar management. In the United States, hunters need the appropriate licenses and permits for each state to hunt wild boars. Understanding hunting regulations, such as designated hunting seasons and time restrictions, is crucial. These regulations ensure that hunting activities are conducted legally and ethically. Do you believe that these regulations are effective in promoting ethical hunting practices? Or do they create unnecessary complexity for hunters? When hunting wild boars with rifles, surveying and locating are key components. Hunters typically survey areas with high wild boar activity, looking for signs such as tracks, digging noises, mud wallows, and feces. This preparatory work is crucial for a successful hunt. Have you ever participated in wild boar surveying, or are you interested in learning more about the techniques hunters use to locate their prey? Hunting wild boars with rifles is an effective means of population control, playing a crucial role in protecting crops and native ecosystems. By managing and reducing wild boar populations, hunters help minimize the significant damage these animals can inflict on agricultural lands and natural environments. On average, each hunting expedition can harvest between 25 and 30 wild boars, significantly impacting the population numbers. Given the importance of population management, these methods play a crucial role in balancing ecological health and agricultural productivity. How do you assess the role of hunting in maintaining ecological balance? Another notable benefit of hunting wild boar is the meat it provides. Wild boar meat is highly favored by many hunters for its unique flavor, offering a delicious alternative to traditional meats. This aspect of hunting not only contributes to food sustainability, but also adds value to the hunting experience. For those who have tried wild boar meat, how would you compare its flavor to other types of meat or traditional meats? If you haven't tried it, does the idea of sustainable game meat intrigue you? Hunting wild boars also provides hunters with a challenging and rewarding experience, blending sport with practical needs. John Smith, a hunter from Texas, summarized this well. Hunting wild boars is not just a sport, but also a necessity. These animals can destroy crops overnight. Using rifles allows for precise and humane shots. The combination of sport and practicality adds a unique dimension to hunting, making it an appealing activity for enthusiasts. However, despite the necessity of hunting wild boars for population control, it still has significant drawbacks that cannot be ignored. A major concern is the safety risks involved. Wild boars are known for their aggressive behavior, especially when injured. This aggression can pose a serious threat to hunters, making the activity dangerous. Have you ever encountered or heard about any recent cases related to dangers while hunting wild boars?
Oh, meu pai tomou outro lá.
Finally, ethical concerns play a significant role in the debate over wild pig hunting. Some people oppose hunting due to worries about animal suffering, arguing that it is inhumane. These ethical considerations often spark intense debates about the morality of hunting. What is your perspective on this issue? Do you believe that the necessity of controlling wild pig populations justifies the potential ethical concerns? In addition to hunting wild boars with rifles, the use of helicopters is a unique and highly effective method in wildlife management. The process begins with thorough preparation and reconnaissance, with identifying areas of high wild boar activity being crucial, often involving aerial surveys to detect large groups of these animals. The ability to cover large areas from the air allows for a comprehensive understanding of wild boar movements and concentrations, which is essential for planning an effective hunt. What do you think about the use of technology in wildlife management? Do you believe that aerial surveys provide a significant advantage over traditional scouting methods? Once the survey phase is complete, the next step is to prepare the helicopter. A helicopter equipped for hunting typically includes a pilot and one or more gunners. The helicopter must provide a stable platform for safe firing, ensuring both the effectiveness and safety of the operation. This setup allows hunters to cover large territories quickly and reach remote or hard-to-access areas. Aerial hunting has proven to be a highly effective method for managing wild boar populations. By using helicopters, hunters can cover large areas quickly, making population control more efficient compared to ground hunting. Steve Williams, a helicopter pilot and hunter from Texas, emphasizes the effectiveness of this method, stating, "Using helicopters for wild boar hunting is extremely effective. We can take out dozens of wild boars in just one day, which is impossible on the ground. The key is precision and safety. This efficiency is crucial in areas with high wild boar activity, where rapid population control can prevent significant damage to crops and ecosystems." However, aerial hunting, despite its high effectiveness, also has significant drawbacks that cannot be overlooked. One major drawback is the cost. Expenses related to renting helicopters, purchasing fuel, and equipping specialized gear make this method prohibitively expensive for many hunters and wildlife management programs. This financial burden can limit the frequency and scale of aerial hunting operations, potentially reducing the overall effectiveness in managing wild boar populations. Additionally, the environmental impact of aerial hunting raises serious concerns. The noise generated by helicopters can disturb other wildlife, causing stress and potentially altering their natural behaviors. This disruption can have cascading effects on the ecosystem, as other species may relocate or change their movement and feeding patterns due to the presence of helicopters. Moreover, the presence of helicopters in natural habitats can contribute to environmental degradation, affecting the flora and fauna that share these spaces. Currently, there are an estimated 9 million wild pigs in the United States. Despite hunters' efforts to eliminate about 1.5 million wild pigs each year, the damage caused by these animals remains severe. The financial impact is substantial, with nearly $3 billion in annual damage affecting agriculture, the environment, and human infrastructure. These figures highlight the enormous challenge posed by wild pig populations. What do you think about how such a large population of wild pigs can persist and grow? What other factors, beyond hunting, might contribute to this ongoing issue? In addition to hunting, other strategies have been initiated to control wild pig populations. These methods include trapping, sterilization, and even poisoning. Each method has its own advantages and disadvantages, and effectiveness often depends on specific conditions. What are your thoughts on these additional strategies? Kangaroos, with their distinctive hopping gait and recognizable shape, stand as iconic symbols of Australia, evoking the vast and wild landscapes of the continent. These marsupials are not only central to the nation's natural heritage, but also deeply embedded in its cultural identity, appearing on everything from the national coat of arms to local symbols. While often celebrated in tourism and media for their unique appearance and behavior, kangaroos also play a crucial role in Australia's ecosystem, contributing to the biodiversity that characterizes the country. As emblematic representatives of Australian wildlife, kangaroos capture the imagination and curiosity of both locals and visitors alike. Although a symbol of Australia, kangaroos pose significant challenges for both agriculture and road safety. In the agricultural context, kangaroos are known for consuming large amounts of grass and leaves on farms, leading to substantial losses. It is estimated that these losses could amount to up to $100 million annually, as kangaroos damage valuable crops and compete with livestock for food resources. In addition, kangaroos frequently enter roadways, posing serious risks to drivers. Each year, approximately 200 road accidents involving kangaroos are reported, which not only endangers human lives, but also results in costly vehicle damage and disrupts traffic safety measures. Addressing these issues requires a balanced approach, considering both wildlife conservation and the protection of agricultural and human interests. Night hunting has been implemented as a strategy to minimize public risk, providing a practical solution for managing wildlife populations, such as kangaroos in Australia, without endangering the public. Conducted under the cover of darkness, this method reduces the visibility of the activity, thereby lowering the likelihood of accidents or disruptions that could occur in brighter conditions. Moreover, the nocturnal habits of many wildlife species make nighttime the most effective period for hunters to operate. Hunters equipped with advanced tools, such as night vision goggles and suppressors, ensure that the hunting is not only effective, but also adheres to safety regulations. This balance helps to manage population control needs while addressing public safety concerns. This method is particularly crucial in areas where wildlife frequently intersects with human activities. It provides an essential approach to preventing accidents and enhancing safety for both the public and hunters. Each year, approximately 5 million kangaroos are targeted by hunters in Australia, a strategy primarily aimed at minimizing significant agricultural damage and enhancing road safety. This substantial hunting effort helps alleviate the burden on farmers affected by kangaroo damage to valuable crops and pastures, with estimated losses reaching up to $100 million annually. Moreover, reducing the kangaroo population helps decrease the frequency of traffic accidents involving these animals, which not only poses a serious risk to human life, but also contributes to significant costs related to vehicle repairs and medical expenses. Therefore, regulated kangaroo hunting plays a crucial role in balancing ecological health with human economic benefits. Additionally, using appropriate equipment, such as non-toxic ammunition and specialized firearms, is essential to minimize environmental impact and ensure humane hunting practices. Government agencies play a crucial role in this system by actively monitoring hunting activities and maintaining strict data control. Establishing kangaroo parks and reserves plays a crucial role in conservation efforts for this iconic Australian marsupial. Notable examples include DB Bella National Park near Cana and Kangaroo Island Conservation Park off the coast of South Australia. These parks not only provide shelter, but are also vital for protecting and preserving the kangaroo's habitat. They serve multiple purposes, such as protecting kangaroos from hunting, maintaining natural behaviors within protected environments, and ensuring the survival of different kangaroo species, including the red, gray, and wallaby kangaroos. By providing a safe haven, these conservation parks help sustain ecological balance and biodiversity, which are essential for the development of kangaroos and the ecosystems they support. We'd love to hear your thoughts on alternative solutions for managing invasive species. Your ideas and experiences can help shape better strategies for environmental conservation. If you found this discussion valuable, please give us a like, leave a comment with your suggestions, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family to help raise awareness about the challenges and solutions related to invasive species. Together, we can make a significant impact. Thank you for watching.
everyone. Lions in South Africa, despite their majestic nature, pose significant threats to both the economy and community safety. With an estimated population of only 2,000 to 3,000 individuals, these predators cause damages amounting to up to $120 million each year. This impact is not just financial, but also affects the daily lives of those living near lion territories. So, what are the challenges lions cause in South Africa? Let's dive into this issue, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the latest information.
Stój!
Since the beginning of 2024, South Africa has witnessed a significant increase in reported lion attacks on livestock, with approximately 241 incidents recorded. These attacks have caused considerable concern among farmers, especially in areas like the Mopani district of Limpopo province. Mr. Banga, a farmer in the area, has been heavily affected by these attacks. He reported losing 17 cattle in just 1 week due to mountain lion attacks, resulting in an estimated annual loss of up to $1 million. This financial strain has left Mr. Banga feeling helpless, forcing him to submit a report to the government in search of a solution to this urgent issue. Moreover, the presence of lions has become not only an economic issue, but also a serious threat to the safety of local residents. On August 7, 2024, the South African government received reports of lion attacks on humans, many of which resulted in fatalities due to the sharp claws of the animals. A local resident named Liam shared his terrifying experience of being chased by an aggressive lion. Although he managed to escape, the incident left his wife and child traumatized, forcing him to quickly relocate his family from the area for their safety. The South African government, recognizing the impact of lions, has implemented policies to protect both the economy and local communities. But what strategies have they applied to manage the lion population, and which hunters have achieved the best results? Peter Aces is a well-known figure in the South African hunting community, particularly recognized for his expertise in lion hunting. His success is attributed to his use of large-caliber rifles, such as the 375 Enig Magnum and the 458 Winchester Magnum, along with high-quality binoculars like the Leupold VX3i. These tools have been crucial in ensuring precision and effectiveness in his hunting expeditions. He typically hunts in groups of 4 to 5 people to ensure safety, with the group consisting of guides and client hunters. These clients come to South Africa primarily to seek a unique hunting experience in the country's diverse landscapes. They must obtain specific permits to ensure the hunting is conducted legally and ethically. The cost of these permits varies by province, typically ranging from $5,000 to over $20,000. The guides possess extensive knowledge of the local environment and are responsible for tracking and following the lion's trail. Their expertise enables them to identify signs of the lion's presence, such as paw prints, disturbed vegetation, scat, and other subtle indicators.
Just be ready, eh? Just be ready. Good shot, man. Holy shit. That was a standoff. Yeah. That definitely was. Good. Awesome.
During the hunt, the guide leads the group through dense brush, carefully selecting routes to minimize noise and scent, which could alert the lion. Once the prey is spotted, the guide signals Peter and the other hunters to remain silent and vigilant, avoiding any actions that could startle the lion. After shooting, the hunters carefully observe the lion's reaction and track its movements. If the lion doesn't fall immediately, they will cautiously follow the blood trail to locate it. Safety measures are crucial because an injured lion can be extremely dangerous.
Laying down.
Take him.
The benefits of using firearms in lion hunting in South Africa are clearly significant. One key advantage is the economic benefit that lion hunting brings, with substantial revenue from international hunters supporting the local economy and funding important conservation efforts. This industry also creates job opportunities for guides, trackers, lodge staff, and other community members, thereby driving economic development. The revenues generated not only support conservation initiatives, but also help improve local infrastructure and provide resources for community development projects.
No tracking, Patty.
In terms of conservation, regulated hunting plays a crucial role in wildlife management by maintaining the balance of ecosystems through the control of lion populations. Additionally, fees and licenses associated with hunting are often allocated to fund conservation projects and anti-poaching initiatives. This not only helps protect endangered species, but also supports broader environmental efforts and sustainable land management practices. Conservation risks also pose a significant threat, as excessive or selective hunting can diminish the genetic diversity within lion populations, leading to long-term health problems. Poor management or illegal hunting can further reduce lion populations, putting their survival at risk. Effective regulation and responsible practices are crucial to ensure that hunting does not negatively impact the species' future. Social and community issues may also arise, especially if the benefits from hunting are not distributed fairly or if local people are not involved in decision-making processes, leading to conflicts with the local community. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this approach, so feel free to share your opinions in the comments below. The issue of feral pigs in the U.S. has become an urgent concern, as detailed in our recent farm report. With estimates of 5 to 7 million feral pigs across the country, their population is growing at a rapid rate of 20% annually. This explosive growth creates serious challenges for both agriculture and the environment, as these invasive animals inflict extensive damage on crops, farmland, and infrastructure, disrupting ecosystems and costing millions in damages each year. Wild boars are prolific breeders, with females capable of giving birth to between 6 and 10 piglets per litter, which accelerates their population growth. Their lifespan can extend up to 15 years, allowing them to cause lasting and substantial damage to both agriculture and the environment over time. Their ability to reproduce quickly and thrive in various habitats makes them a particularly challenging invasive species to manage.
Niech samochody staną, przepuszczą, niech idą do lasu. No przecież jest...
The economic and environmental consequences of feral pigs in the United States are profound, with annual agricultural losses estimated at $25 billion. These invasive animals wreak havoc by destroying crops, raiding food supplies, and spreading diseases to livestock. This not only threatens agricultural productivity, but also jeopardizes conservation efforts, making it crucial to address the growing feral pig problem. Efforts to manage and control the growing feral pig population are ongoing, with various hunting competitions and measures being put in place. These initiatives aim to reduce the impact of the invasive species on agriculture and the environment. The upcoming farm documentary will shed light on the severity of the issue, showcasing the strategies being employed to address the problem and mitigate its effects. Wild boar hunting competitions have become a popular and effective way to manage the rising population of these invasive species in the United States. Events like the Texas Hog Fest, North American Hunting Club, New Southeast Hog Hunt, Great American Boar Hunt Classic, and Arkansas Wild Boar Hunt attract a large number of hunters. The Kill Some Hog competition, held every October in Texas, is a highly controversial event where hunters use powerful weapons to hunt wild hogs. The competition features various categories, including the total number of wild hogs killed, the heaviest wild hog, and the smallest wild hog, with the top prize being $100,000 and a prestigious commemorative medal. The Monster Wild Boar Hunting Contest is centered on capturing the largest wild boar, with some reaching a record weight of up to 500 kilograms. These hunting competitions have shown to be an effective way of managing the rapidly expanding wild boar population, reducing their detrimental effects on agriculture and the environment. If you found this content valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights and discussions. Recently, deforestation in the United States has been driven by agricultural expansion and urbanization aimed at developing the country. However, since the beginning of 2024, the U.S. has experienced excessive deforestation, leading to droughts and climate change. This has resulted in numerous wildlife invasions, particularly by wild monkeys, with an estimated population of nearly 1 million individuals that have moved deep into both rural and urban areas, disrupting ecosystems and causing new challenges for local communities.
А погладить нельзя, да?
Their presence has created chaos for humans, with residents living in constant fear. But what kind of damage do these monkeys cause in America? Let's dive into the details, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest insights.
Nani's there. Nani's there. Oh my. Oh.
The damage caused by wild monkeys to agriculture is a serious issue, as they can ravage entire crops, leading to substantial financial losses for farmers. From eating fruits to uprooting plants, their behavior can devastate entire fields. Have you ever encountered similar issues with wildlife in your area, or witnessed how it affects local farming? Let me know your thoughts or experiences. In urban areas, wild monkeys pose additional challenges. They can become aggressive toward humans, especially if they are accustomed to being fed by humans. This behavior can result in bites and scratches, requiring medical treatment, and can spread. To deal with the millions of wild monkeys in different areas, many hunters have stepped up to protect their communities. Hunting wild monkeys with guns has become the preferred method of controlling this population. The problem of wild monkeys is not only a local problem, but also has a wider impact on the ecosystem and economy. How do you think these animals affect the areas they invade? Legal and ethical regulations are crucial when hunting wild monkeys. Hunters must follow strict laws to ensure that the practice is done responsibly and humanely. These regulations may define hunting seasons, permissible methods, and authorized areas to prevent overhunting and guarantee sustainability. Additionally, environmental factors play a significant role in hunting wild monkeys. Hunters must be mindful of the local ecosystem and the important role these animals have within it. irresponsible hunting can cause unintended consequences, such as disrupting the food chain or harming other species. While hunting wild monkeys with guns is very effective, it also poses many challenges, with significant ethical and social concerns, as many people question the ethics of killing animals as a means of population control. How do you think these challenges can be addressed to create a more sustainable and ethical method of population control?
Hi everyone! Currently, Australia is estimated to have over 5 million wild donkeys, primarily concentrated in the arid and semi-arid regions of Northern Territory, Western Australia, and Queensland. These donkeys, although seemingly harmless, have caused significant damage to property, including the destruction of fences, water sources, and vegetation. Furthermore, wild donkeys pose a serious threat to traffic safety, leading to numerous road accidents each year. So, how have Australians faced this growing challenge? Let's explore this issue, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the latest information. The presence of wild donkeys on Australian streets has become a significant concern, with these donkeys increasingly causing traffic congestion as they wander onto busy roads. In August 2024, a heartbreaking incident occurred on Stewart Highway, when a herd of wild donkeys suddenly ran across the road, leading to a series of accidents. This tragic event resulted in 7 injuries and 3 fatalities, leaving Australians shocked and deeply concerned about the dangers posed by these donkeys. So, how can Australia address these challenges to protect its community? To prevent the increasing dangers posed by wild donkeys, Australia has implemented policies aimed at controlling their population, including wild donkey hunting with rifles. Approximately 1,500 licensed hunters participate in these efforts each year, aiming to reduce the growing number of wild donkeys. It is estimated that around 1,000 hunters typically use high-powered rifles, with models like the .38 Winchester and .36 Springfield being popular choices due to their accuracy and stopping power. These hunts are crucial in managing the wild donkey population, especially in areas where their presence has caused severe disruptions to daily life.
That's better.
Additionally, hunters generally focus their efforts during the dry season from May to October, when wild donkeys tend to gather near scarce water sources in Northern Territory and Western Australia. These areas have become hotspots for wild donkey activity, and hunting during this season increases the likelihood of encountering and successfully targeting the animals. When hunters spot their prey, they carefully approach, aiming for vital areas such as the heart or lungs to ensure a quick and humane kill. This precise targeting not only increases the effectiveness of the hunt, but also minimizes suffering for the animals. On average, Australian hunters successfully cull around 10,000 wild donkeys each year through controlled hunts. This effort has a significant impact on reducing traffic safety hazards caused by wild donkeys, as their numbers are kept in check, thereby decreasing the likelihood of road accidents. However, despite these measures, the challenge of managing such a large population remains significant, and the effectiveness of these hunts is continuously evaluated to ensure public safety. Using the measures employed by Australian hunters to control the wild donkey population, please leave your opinion, and if you have any other effective measures, feel free to comment below. Today, we will explore the fascinating world of wolves in the United States. The wolf population is estimated to be around 21 million, with high densities in certain states. In particular, California and Nevada have the highest wolf densities. This dense distribution highlights the urgent need for effective management and control measures to address the challenges posed by the growing wolf population. Join us as we explore their habitat and developmental behavior, along with strategies to protect both pets and communities. The presence of wolves in the United States has a significant economic impact on the livestock industry, with losses estimated at around $30 million per year. This damage mainly affects cattle, sheep, and goats, leading to substantial losses for farmers and ranchers. The extent of livestock losses varies by area, where wolf predation rates are higher due to their concentrated populations. These losses not only place a financial burden on livestock owners, but also affect the overall agricultural economy in these areas, requiring effective management and compensation strategies to alleviate the financial strain. wolves have become an increasing public safety concern due to their attacks on humans. Although these attacks are relatively rare, their frequency and severity are rising in certain areas, especially in regions where coyotes are also present. Wolves encroaching on human habitats cause anxiety in the community, affecting daily activities and outdoor recreational plans. Strict management measures are necessary to balance safety and wildlife conservation. Using firearms is an effective and quick method for dealing with wolves, including a structured process regulated by hunting licenses. An effective countermeasure to the growing wolf population is the use of guns. This method immediately reduces the number of wolves, can quickly alleviate pressure on affected areas, prevents wolves from encroaching on populated areas, and thereby reduces the risk of attacks on humans and animals. However, there are significant concerns about the risk of abuse and accidents which pose considerable risks to human and pet safety. Furthermore, wolf shooting is ethically controversial and faces strong public opposition, as many people believe the practice is cruel and unnecessary. A more humane and flexible approach to managing wolves is the use of traps, which can be monitored and adjusted as needed, ensuring safety and adaptability in wolf population management. This method also poses less immediate risk to human safety compared to other measures, making it a safer alternative for both people and wildlife. A major concern when using traps is the risk of harming non-target animals, as traps can accidentally capture other wildlife, leading to unintended ecological consequences. The process of setting and monitoring traps needs to be carried out carefully to minimize these negative impacts. The use of traps requires significant time and effort, demanding considerable resources and commitment from those involved. These factors make trapping a challenging and controversial method for managing wolf populations. Addressing the challenges in wolf population management requires a multifaceted approach, combining scientific research and active community engagement to develop effective solutions. Investing in further research is crucial to explore the ecological role of wolves, their interactions with other wildlife, and their impacts on local communities. Please comment 1 if you support the development of effective solutions for managing wolf populations.
That's a dead goat. Nice job.
Thanks, guys. Wow, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Awesome, buddy.
Great shooting.
Hello everyone. A shadow passes by, a gunshot rings out, and then silence. Over 3 million invasive species are hunted by experienced hunters around the world. What are these unexpected moments? Are you ready to leave a comment with the number 1 to witness it? Hunting buffalo is not just about finding one. It's about tracking a whole herd. Buffalo are a dangerous invasive species, and they move in packs. Nice shot. That's why you should never go alone. Your shot must be accurate enough to take down the target without scaring off the herd. If they spot you, you may not get a second chance. Nice shot. It only takes a few seconds to witness this moment. But how long does it take the hunter to accomplish it? To take down a black bear, hunters must spend months training with a bow and arrow before entering the forest. They learn how to face harsh weather, with the bowstring taut and their breath freezing in the cold air. The deer stands less than 30 yards away, its massive antlers rising from the ground. But something is wrong. A calf suddenly moves behind it. Do you think the hunter will succeed in bringing down the calf? However, according to the law, it is illegal to shoot a calf. The hunter tightens his grip on the gun and lies down. This is the decisive moment. A giant muscular creature with thick fur covering its body can take down any enemy if it feels threatened. In Germany, only hunters aged 18 and older are allowed to hunt this invasive species. Do you think age matters, or is it courage? If you think age matters, leave a comment with the number 0.
Got him. Reload.
You smoked him, Christine. He's down. You double lunged him.
Before the video ends, I thought the hunter missed his chance when the goat turned away. However, the two hunters didn't miss the opportunity, and a precise shot ended it quickly and cleanly. This is the hunting style that hunters consider humane, but you also need to ensure safety by wearing protective gear and anti-slip boots when moving across mountain ranges. These are rare moments that few people have the chance to witness. This video was recorded by hunters when the decisive moment was approaching, and the tension reached its peak. Bow and arrow or hunting rifle. Which weapon will bring down the strongest baboon? Baboons can run up to 35 miles per hour when they sense danger, so you need to find a suitable hiding spot to avoid being detected.
That's how you do it.
Based on experience, a skilled hunter needs at least 3 years to understand the tracks and behavior of their prey. The dry grass in front of them is not just grass. It's a sign of a giant invasive species that just passed by.
What do you think we should do?
Wow, now the black bear is 300 yards away, busy foraging for berries. But one change in the wind or one careless step could make it vanish in an instant. From that distance, using binoculars to track the bear's every move is the key to a successful hunt.
You ready? That's a giant, dude! It's a tank. Look how wide this thing is.
Continuing their journey, the hunters spot a flock of wild turkeys to the southeast, feeding on the ground. Wild turkeys are a symbol of Native Americans and early settlers, and they are a valuable food source, rich in protein and low in fat. However, by law, turkey hunting is only allowed in the spring and fall to protect the population of this species.
Shoot it. Harper, bam!
I got it!
Got it!
The lion roars, clinging to the tree trunk, trying to grab the prey it has smelled from afar. But this is no random meal. It's a bait that has been prepared. Everything seems to fail as it hesitates, but then another male lion appears in South Africa. Lion hunting is legal but strictly controlled. The government grants hunting permits for about 150 lions each year, mainly in private reserves to control the population when they attack the cities. The hunter, who had carefully prepared for tonight's hunt, uses a sound device to attract red foxes, a common invasive species in Australia. Although there is no specific information about the year this device was invented, it has received positive reviews from the hunting community for its effectiveness in hunting red foxes, a species that causes about 300 million cases of damage each year. Teamwork is a huge advantage in hunting. Look at how 3 to 5 hunters work closely together to bring down a giant elephant, many times their size. Keep going, but one important thing to note is that they are not wearing bright-colored clothing. Instead, they choose gray outfits to blend in with the Zambezi environment. Each moment in this video is a testament to what hunters face, from precise shots to unexpected encounters. What stands out the most to you? Become a champion. Hunting is not just a skill, but also a deep respect for nature. If you enjoy these moments, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next amazing hunting scenes.
Perfect. Brain shot.
At the end of October 10, 2024, Florida experienced an unprecedented natural disaster as Hurricane Milton entered history. It not only caused $2 billion in property damage but also destroyed nearly 23,550 acres of pristine forest, eliminating a vital food source for millions of animals. According to information from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the Florida Department of Natural Resources, FDNR, Hurricane Milton had the most devastating impact in Florida's history at the end of October 10, 2024, in the Ocala National Forest, where more than 15,000 wild boars lost their food source due to the heavy rain and strong winds of the storm. On October 11, 2024, the hurricane struck the cities of Tampa and Miami, destroying all infrastructure, such as the I-4 highway system. The grass on the sidewalks was uprooted, creating deep, dangerous holes for pedestrians. At the same time, the aggression and unpredictability of the black bears directly threatened the safety of millions, forcing many areas to be locked down and emergency evacuations to be carried out. The total infrastructure damage was estimated at $25 billion, creating significant challenges for the recovery and reconstruction of Florida. Faced with the increasing threat from wildlife, the Florida government implemented measures to install steel cage traps to prevent attacks from 1.5 million wild boars. After Hurricane Milton, the forest terrain became slippery and dangerous, requiring safety precautions during trap installation. In response, 560 hunters joined the effort to set up traps in licensed hunting areas within the Ocala National Forest and the Everglades. The steel cage traps were designed and installed to require at least 2 people to ensure safety.
For the trapping program that we're running, we don't have, that is the shortest to the top, right?
To attract wild boars into the traps, Florida hunters applied a method of preparing corn bait, with Dixie sweet corn being preferred for its ability to retain scent even during stormy days. This bait attracted wild boars and helped increase the catch rate to up to 75%. It primarily worked over a 3-month period from October to December 2024. The wire cage traps used in this campaign were designed to hold the wild boars and prevent them from escaping. Each trap could catch between 10 to 15 boars at a time. Hunting piglets and pregnant wild boars is prohibited to maintain natural balance and limit the negative impact on future wild boar populations. Thanks to responsible hunting management practices, Florida saved over $12 million in this year's hunting season. To improve the effectiveness of wild boar control, Florida authorities have implemented remote tracking technology for the steel cage traps. With this system, hunters no longer need to physically visit the trap sites for checks, reducing the risk of accidents during installation and monitoring. Instead, they can track the trap's activity from the comfort of their homes. This hunting campaign has been successfully implemented by Florida residents over the past 5 years, proving its high effectiveness. After trapping, hunters are responsible for collecting and reporting the number of wild boars to the authorities, allowing for the development of new measures for the next hunting season. Meanwhile, the Florida government is also addressing the black bear issue in areas such as the Apalachicola and Ocala forests. Shooting measures have been put in place to quickly take down black bears. Hunters must be between 18 and 65 years old, have a health certificate, and complete a firearm safety course.
Good run.
The black bear hunting campaign, which extended through the hurricane season, helped significantly reduce damage. Black bears are highly sensitive to human scent, making them easily detect the presence of hunters, which increases the risk of attacks. To hunt safely, hunters must strictly follow safety measures such as using scent-blocking equipment, avoiding strong-smelling products, and always moving in small groups. The commonly used firearm for black bear hunting is the Springfield 30-06 rifle, known for its accuracy at distances of up to 100 yards. In the harsh terrain areas affected by Hurricane Milton, hunters need to be fully equipped with protective gear and survival skills to cope with the challenging environmental conditions. Particularly, hunters must stay updated on the government's changing hunting policies to ensure safe hunting practices. This video provides the latest updates from Hurricane Milton. If you are experiencing damage in your area, please comment below the video to receive support. Hit the like button to let us know you're safe. These methods have been highly effective in halting the spread of some invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss them together. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to tell your friends so they can watch this video too. Goodbye and see you in the next video.
You got him there.
Hello everyone! Did you know that in the dense forests of Minnesota, bobcats thrive in a variety of landscapes? But what does this mean for human communities? Join us as we explore the fascinating world of bobcats, the challenges they bring, and the measures being taken to manage their presence right in our backyards. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. In the peaceful fields and bustling farms across the United States, a silent predator lurks, causing damage to farmers. With sharp claws and stealthy hunting skills, bobcats often target goats and chickens, leaving destruction in their wake after each attack. These attacks are not just isolated incidents, but have a significant economic impact. costing the agriculture industry around $137.7 million USD annually. Each lost goat or chicken represents not only a financial loss, but also the hard work and dedication of the farmers. This significant economic loss highlights the urgent need for effective measures to protect livestock and poultry from these cunning predators. Additionally, these agile hunters often target dogs and cats, turning peaceful backyards into unexpected battlegrounds for pet owners. The impact goes beyond losing a furry friend, as it also brings emotional pain and the financial burden of vet bills and replacement costs. These challenges highlight the urgent need for effective measures to protect livestock, poultry, and pets from these cunning predators. So, what methods have hunters and farmers been using? In managing bobcat populations, foot traps are one of the most effective tools used by wildlife control experts. Among them, jaw traps are particularly favored for their sturdy design and high reliability. These traps are specifically engineered to snap shut precisely, securely holding the bobcat without causing excessive injury. They come in various sizes to match the bobcat's physique, maximizing efficiency while minimizing harm. One of the main advantages of using foot traps to manage bobcat populations is their high effectiveness in capturing these elusive animals. Precisely designed, these traps are tailored to the behavior and physiology of bobcats, ensuring a high success rate in capturing them. Additionally, foot traps offer a significant ethical benefit. They are a non-lethal option. This humane method means that instead of killing the bobcats, they are safely captured, allowing for relocation to more suitable habitats away from residential areas. However, the use of foot traps also raises ethical concerns. Although these traps are designed to minimize injury, there is always a risk of pain and suffering for the captured animals, whether they are bobcats or other species. The potential for harm and the debate over the humane use of such traps have prompted the need for careful consideration and stricter regulations in their use.
Oh no! Oh no!
When controlling bobcat populations, hunters often use a variety of firearms to effectively complete the task. Rifles and shotguns are the most popular choices, each offering unique advantages for different hunting scenarios. Rifles are favored for their precision and long-range capabilities, allowing hunters to target bobcats from a safe distance. This reduces the risk of the bobcats escaping and ensures a quick, accurate, and humane kill. The choice of firearm can significantly impact both the success and ethics of a hunt. Rifles, with their high accuracy, are less likely to cause unnecessary suffering as they can deliver a quick and clean shot. Meanwhile, shotguns, though powerful and effective at close range, must be used with caution to avoid harming other wildlife in the vicinity. The decision to use a rifle or shotgun often depends on the specific environment and the hunter's personal preference. Do you believe this method is effective in controlling the bobcat population? If yes, please leave a number 1 in the comments. If not, feel free to share your thoughts and suggestions. The effectiveness of using firearms to control the bobcat population is evident in annual hunting results. Each year, hunters successfully capture and remove around 1 million bobcats from various regions across the United States. This number highlights the important role hunting plays in managing and maintaining ecological balance. The ability to control such a large population helps minimize the damage bobcats cause to livestock, pets, and even local wildlife.
Yes.
However, this raises important questions about sustainability and ethical hunting practices. Can we continue to manage the bobcat population effectively without compromising animal welfare or the integrity of the ecosystem? If you enjoyed this journey, please show your support by liking or subscribing to the channel and sharing your thoughts. Now, let's dive into the next invasive species. A remarkable species, renowned for its resilience and majestic appearance, stands out in the rugged landscapes of Russia. With a population of around 4,000, these sheep primarily inhabit the remote regions of southern Siberia. Their limited numbers and specialized habitat attract the attention of both conservationists and hunters alike. To manage their population, licensed hunting is quite common in Russia. Are you curious about the hunting methods used? Join us as we explore this fascinating topic. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. Altai mountain sheep are impressive creatures, known for their large size and distinctive horns. Males typically stand up to 120 centimeters at the shoulder, weighing between 70 and 150 kilograms, depending on their age and gender. One of the most striking features of Altai mountain sheep is their horns. The horns of males can grow up to 1.3 meters long, curling magnificently around their heads. These horns are not only a symbol of their strength, but also serve as crucial weapons in battles for dominance during the mating season. The solid structure and impressive curvature of the Altai sheep's horns make them a subject of both study and admiration. The Altai mountain sheep inhabit some of the most rugged and remote mountain ranges in Russia, primarily the Alai and Ayu Jim ranges. These areas, characterized by steep slopes, rocky terrain, and harsh weather conditions, provide an ideal yet challenging environment for the sheep to thrive. However, this rugged terrain presents significant challenges for hunters pursuing Altai mountain sheep. The difficult landscape not only tests the endurance and skills of hunters, but also affects their ability to track and approach the prey silently. Securing a hunting license is the first and most essential step. This process involves several stages, including completing application forms, attending mandatory training sessions, and passing exams to ensure responsible and ethical hunting practices. Strict regulations and legal requirements are enforced to preserve wildlife populations and maintain ecological balance, making compliance with these rules mandatory for anyone hunting Altai mountain sheep. When hunting Altai mountain sheep in Russia, selecting the right weapon is crucial for a successful and humane hunt. Among the popular choices, bolt-action rifles stand out for their reliability and precision. Known for their sturdy construction and accuracy, these rifles are favored by many hunters when navigating the challenging terrain of the Alta and Sawa mountain ranges. Specifications like caliber and barrel length are key factors that make these rifles popular. High-caliber rifles, such as the .300 Winchester Magnum and .338 Lapua Magnum, are often used for their long-range capabilities and powerful impact, essential for taking down large game, like the Altai mountain sheep. Do you enjoy hunting mountain sheep with rifles? If yes, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, comment with the number 5. Using rifles for hunting Altai mountain sheep in Russia offers significant advantages, particularly in terms of accuracy and efficiency. Modern firearms are designed to deliver precise shots from long distances, which is crucial when hunting in the vast, rugged terrains where Altai sheep live. This accuracy allows hunters to target specific animals without disturbing the entire herd, reducing stress on the population and increasing the chances of a successful hunt. Additionally, carrying gear, supplies, and sometimes heavy firearms adds to the physical burden for hunters. Successful hunting in such conditions requires not only physical endurance, but also mental toughness, demanding perseverance, determination, and a deep understanding of mountainous terrain. Do you support this method? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on future videos.